Well, I talked to George into giving his own gear video. So, without further ado,
No, I do.
there he is. Let me get
What you
closer.
have here is got my puffy jacket. This thing should be good down to, I don't know, 20 degrees or so. Wool t-shirt to sleep in. These are quilts. We're using quilts instead of sleeping bags because we found out that we can't sleep in a mummy sleeping bag. I gotta be free. So these guys are supposed to keep us warm to 20 degrees. We found that kind of questionable. There's a few nights we had all of our gear on. But the way these work is they say that the insulation is really just on the top and not on the bottom, because when you lay on it, you compress the feathers, the down. So we'll have an air mattress, which is what I've got right here. And this thing here will snap around the air mattress. So it kind of forms a sleeping bag. But I can undo the feet and let my little boys be free. My feet.
Your feet. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, probably a bad term. This guy here is for the Mojave to get us through, and actually a high altitude above tree line. This is a sunblock is what it is. It's a nice cool shirt on a hot Mojave. Allows you to dissipate the heat and everything, but it also keeps the sun off of you.
Because it has a hood.
Because it's got a hood. Okay, and then basically I'll be wearing these things. You're gonna get tired of seeing this shirt. See? Already happened. So, but I'll be wearing that shirt, those pants, and that t-shirt, probably not at the same time. Back to cold weather stuff, Chris and I both bought little down booties. So when I do stick my feet outside of my
sleeping quilt.
Yes, thank you, honey. Then I can have those on. Also, my hands tend to get numb at lower temperatures, so I got myself some down mittens. We also have a mosquito net, netting to put over our face. And there's certain places up there that are just notoriously bad for that. This is all of our first aid kit. So what I have in here is I have these tablets. These are military tablets, and they're fire starters. You light one, they last for about 10 minutes. Then I got some other stuff in there, waterproof matches, Bic lighter, stuff like that, to have the fire. I'm trying to keep the weight down. So on this trip here, I'm not going to carry a knife like I did on Appalachian Trail. That was a completely different environment. So I will be carrying a little multi-tool. Can't open it.
And let's not forget my knife that you got for me.
Oh, Kristen's got a neck knife, so don't mess with her. Then, of course, Band-Aids, wet wipes, moleskin. We hope we don't need them, but that desert sand tears up your feet pretty bad. Also got patches to repair the air mattresses with, to repair the tent, and even to repair our pillows. We've got vitamin I, that's what we call ibuprofen on the trail. We also have Advil PM to help us sleep at night. Anti-diarrhea, hope we don't need that. We've got anti-nausea, we've got Benadryl, aspirin. We got it all. Okay, this is for going to the bathroom. I think Kristen showed you hers. Only I did something special with mine. I took our little
trowel,
digging tool or trowel, and I made mine smaller so it would fit in there. Where she likes to swing hers on the back of her pack like a free bird.
It hooks nicely there. It hooks nicely there.
All together. Okay, we have our umbrella, which comes in very, very handy in the desert. And quite frankly, we tried this in Colorado when we were climbing above 12,000 feet and pouring rain, and we found that it made it a little bit more enjoyable to hike in heavy rain. Got my ultra lightweight trekking poles.
I didn't show him my trekking poles, but I have trekking poles too.
Yours aren't quite as stellar as
mine. Mine are leaky. Leaky.
So I've got 3 days worth of meal here because we're going to hike 3 days before we resupply. So we're going to go from Campo to Laguna Madre. And Laguna Madre we
No.
will resupply.
Is it Mount Laguna?
Mount Laguna. We'll know when we get there.
Yeah.
I've got the city pad. Most of the stuff we actually had on the Appalachian Trail. The sit pad on an AT was especially good with all the rain. You didn't have to sit in mud or anything like that. What else we got? That's my toothpaste, toothbrush, all the nighttime stuff that I would want to have. Oh, when we get into the Sierras, my daughter bought me a fishing pole. So this little booger's kind of cool. I believe it's going to work. I've already got a fly on it. But it's telescopic, so it goes out. It won't be a great fly rod. But since there's not any heavy fishing pressure up in there, the fish are kind of dumb. I could probably get them to bite on just about anything. And maybe we'll have a fresh fish dinner. I've got my hat, my tilly, which I really love. And I also keep a mosquito net up inside there.
Spare mosquito net?
A what?
A spare mosquito net?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. This is I'm in camp hat. When I take off the tilly and let it cool and dry off in a tree, then I can wear this guy around. I'm happy with that. Okay, I've got my kerchief. My brother-in-law, Tim, bought me this. American made. Nice and big. And I should be able to tie it all the way around my head and maybe even get a ride from a biker or something when we're hitchhiking.
It'll catch your sweat.
Huh?
We can wipe your sweat off your face with it.
This is my towel. This is the go-to. When I'm swimming in those glacier-fed ponds, I'll be using this to dry off. Got my little hat because when you're hair impaired, sometimes your head gets cold at night. So I got my little nightcap. Okay, here are my socks.
How many pairs of socks are you taking?
Well, this one here we're going to try out. I don't trust it. So it's got a liner built into the sock. It's supposed to be anti-blister. I don't believe them, but we're going to try it. Then I've got the other pair of socks.
Okay.
Right? And what I will do is, I got the backup here. I will probably, if I can be brave enough, if I can just have the courage, I will leave one pair of socks behind so I don't have to carry the weight. I have 2 battery backups for the cell phone and for the camera. Since Kristen will be doing videos, she's going to be really sucking the juice out of batteries. So I'm carrying 2 of them. It was that or carry a solar panel, but the solar panels aren't quite as effective as we'd like for them to be. Then of course my flashlight.
That's right. Don't shine them eyes.
There you go. Okay, this guy here is my sea knockback. I put all the dirty water we find in there. I hook up my filter to the bottom of it. I have this drain line at the bottom of the filter, and then I'll have like a smart bottle or my bladder that I will fill. This is a 3-liter bladder. There will be sometimes during the Mojave that we may be carrying, this is 3 liters, we may be carrying 6 liters each. There's at least one 30-mile carry there. And then up in Oregon, there's actually a 35-mile water carry. So, what else you need? Gloves.
Maybe you don't need to have to take those gloves since you have the puffy gloves.
Hush.
Okay.
This is the tent that I'm going to be sharing with Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
This is the liner for my sleeping
Okay, hang on. Let me turn around. You're pointing behind me now.
The dog is already eating her lunch.
The dog is already eating. Well, renegade.
Renegade.
That's just our
Don't
lunch
eat my lunch.
carrier.
Okay.
That's the lining.
Yes, we found out that the kind bars melted in the sun. So now I'm going to carry an insulated little carrier. That's the liner. That will actually allow us to go a little bit cooler without freezing to death. And then on those hot nights, if we have hot nights in the desert, then we can just sleep with this and not sleep with a quilt at all. This guy here is an earth sack. I'm going to be carrying this guy through the desert. we've discussed it. A lot of hikers would just simply carry one of these nylon bags or waterproof bag and carry their food in that, and they're ultra light, and that's great. But mice will go right through it. Mice cannot go through this. And when we do get into bare area where the bare containers are not required, this will be tied. I'll find a 4-inch tree, and I tie this off to a 4-inch tree. This is high tensile strength, chew-proof rope. This is chew-proof bag. I liken it to a chewy toy for bears. Because I don't know how much food will be worth having once they're done with it, but that's that.
Renegade.
Kind of hard with the video there. Okay, we got the sandals. These where most.
I forgot to show him my sandals too.
Yeah, well, nobody wants your sandals. These are my sandals.
Well, mine are just like it. Look, I'm wearing them just like it.
Yep.
Those are camp sandals.
Yes. So, and then we're choosing to use Ultra shoes, and these are called Ultra Lone Peak. They're ultra lightweight. They've got tremendous traction. We use them on Appalachian Trail. Very little slipping. Well, except for when Kristen slipped off the rock in Vermont and broke her ankle. But that's neither here nor there.
The tread was low. It was time for a new pair.
Yeah, it was. And actually, that was the case. The tread was low on it. These only last about 400 miles of hiking. So we're doing 2660. So we're going to be going through probably 6 pair of shoes. But what we're hoping is the Pacific Crest isn't as rugged as the Appalachian Trail in that there's less mud, less roots, and the trails are a little bit wider and easier to hike on than Appalachian Trail, and hopefully less rock scrambles. So we'll wear these. Now, the philosophy behind these is when they get wet, they get dry really fast. If I wore hiking boots, especially the waterproof boots, eventually they will get wet, and then when they will never dry. So this one here, 20 minutes of hiking, they'll dry out. That's why I'm wearing those.
And they're light.
And they're light.
They don't add as much weight to your body.
Okay. So, and we've got that. This here is the pack.
Yeah, you already showed us that.
Okay.
I think that you want to show us your backpack. Oh, what do you have in there?
I've got more. Wait, there's more.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I carry an extra trash bag.
Well, we have to carry our trash
That's
out, so
right.
we have to have that.
This here is my bear line. I believe you saw that in another video.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my bear line. Charging stuff, all the electronics. This says that it's rain gear.
Probably is then.
Probably is.
It is.
Okay. What you cannot see, because I've already got it in a box and I've got it packed to send to Kennedy Meadows South, are the ice picks.
Oh, I forgot about those.
I've also got the cleats, the snow cleats for our shoes. Those are upstairs in a box. We're waiting, as most of you know, there was 4 really major storms. There's snow all the way down to Mexico now. We're hoping that melts before we get there. Our plan is to send the cleats to Idlewild, which is the first place where we start going above 10,000 feet, and have the cleats there. But we won't know that till next week. Then we'll decide on that. I also have insulated socks, and these socks they're actually waterproof neoprene socks. And the reason for that is nothing worse in the morning than putting on frozen shoes. With the neoprene socks, we can wear the socks, walk for about 20 minutes, break all the ice out of the shoes, our feet are fairly warm, and then before our feet begin to sweat, we can switch back over to our wool socks. So that's the theory on that. I believe that's it. I will also carry
Did you show us
spare
what's on the
butane
back?
tank.
Did you show us what's on the back of that chair? I don't think you
Okay.
did.
So, nighttime temperature's cold. Here's long johns. Long john shirt. Long john pants. Now I'm wearing the lighter pants, not the heavier ones. And I'm wearing a mid shirt. It's not a heavy shirt.
They're smart wool, right?
Yeah. Yeah, weight's everything. My base weight, I'll have to recheck it, but my base weight without food and without water was, I think, 18 pounds, 20 pounds.
20 maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 20 pounds. About 4 pounds more than what Kristen is carrying. But then when you add the food to it and 3 liters of water, then I'm around 36 pounds, and 36 is my target area.
Yeah.
So some of the times we're going to have to carry 9-day supply of food. When we carry 9-day supply of food, I'll be busting 40 pounds.
Or if you have an extra long water carry.
These are my swimming trunks. They're also my shorts, town clothes. They dry fast. They're very lightweight. So when we get to those glacier-fed ponds, we can do some swimming.
Oh, yeah, because that's going to happen.
It's going to happen, Kristen. You're going to smell bad. You're going to have to get in the water.
I'm not. It's going to be freezing cold. Did you show him your cup?
My cup?
Yeah.
Well, okay, there's
It's
my
just
cup.
like my cup.
It's a sippy cup.
Yeah.
And I believe, I'm carrying extra Mylar packages. And the reason for that is when we get into towns that don't have really good resupply, we will go to, on Appalachian Trail, they had Dollar Generals. We call them hikers' palaces. You get instant mashed potatoes and mix a whole bunch of stuff together. Well, the problem is you got to be able to put boiling water in it, and you need it to soak for at least 5 minutes. So we have the Mylar bags that you can buy fairly cheap, and we're going to use that for cooking our dinners.
Instead of carrying the pot, because we don't need a pot most of the time.
That's right, we don't. Okay?
Okay. You're going to show us your backpack?
Oh, you want to see the backpack?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I have an Osprey backpack, same as Kristen. So on my Osprey backpack, I've got this pouch here where I carry my Ray-Bans. Then over here is where I'll carry my cell phone in this waterproof pouch. It worked really well for Kristen, so hopefully it will for me too. Then I've got little side hitch pouches here. And so what I have in here is, in California, you got to have a burn permit even to run a propane stove. We also have to have a permit for the trail. So I have to carry that.
You have mine too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Then I've got this light. Now this is only for comfort. We put it on in the tent just for a little while. This thing will recharge.
In the sun.
Yeah, I'll have it sitting on top of my pack and it recharges in the sun. So it's really just a comfort tool. Oh, this little device, if some people say I'm so frugal that I carry a fork in my sugar bowl. We can take the propane cans when they're just about to run out. We know that we can't make it to the next zero or the next resupply town, and I can take the propane cans and I can transfer from the nearly empty one into a fuller one, and using this device here.
Like
Now,
if you find a half-empty one in a hiker
it's
box.
kind of sketchy because I need cold water because one of them has to be cold. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And what else we got? Okay. So this tube here, this is my water tube. Supposed to be a magnet somewhere, but it hooks up to here. And that's where I have my platypus, wherever that thing is.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Yeah, that water thing, whatever you call it. So I slide that back in here. Oh, there it is, right there.
Right where it belongs.
Yeah,
I imagine
slide
that.
it back in there. I can hook up the line to it, and then I can just draw as I walk. Okay. And this is, what is this guy? Is this 58 liter? I think mine's 58 liter.
yeah.
Yours is 40.
Yeah, it says right there, it's an Exos 58.
Yes, Exos 58. This one here, my backpack last year, which was an Osprey, weighed 5 pounds, or is it 5.5?
Yours weighed 5.5 pounds.
Right, 5.5 pounds. This guy here weighs 2.5 pounds.
Right.
So we already saved 2 pounds. I'm
3
very
pounds.
happy.
3. Do your math.
Okay.
3 pounds.
And then, I'll put inside of this, we're not going to have sleeping bag or backpack rain covers on these guys because they're supposed to be somewhat rain resistant. But what we will have, because our life depends on it, is we will pack, I'll have a waterproof liner inside of the pack. The compression pack for the down snowsuit is also waterproof. So that'll be double waterproof. All the down equipment will be packed into waterproof bags as well. And because redundancy is not a bad thing if you can keep the weight down. And that's pretty much it, I believe.
Yeah, looks like you've got everything you need for a PCT Thruhike.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So are you excited about going?
I'm apprehensive as heck.
Oh, no.
Did you see how much snow there is?
I know, but it's going to be gone by the time we get there.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
4 weeks ago, we were worried about getting water in the desert. Now we're worried about being frozen in the desert.
Yeah, it'll be
Either
all
way,
right. Either
God
way.
is our sufficiency.
Yeah.
God will get us through this.
Huh.
So, should I say thank you for
So-
watching this?
Thank you for watching this. And hey, if you want to watch more of these videos as we hike, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And there's a little notification bell that you can turn on as well, so that anytime there's a new video, you'll just get a notification for it. Otherwise, if you're subscribed, that's great too. But if you want to make sure you know when the videos and stuff come out, hit the notification allow. Also, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, say you like it. All this just makes it easier for people to watch the videos, because YouTube will put it higher up in the list if you like and subscribe. Or comment. If you have anything to say about all of this, comment. Oh, and if you go over into the community section of YouTube under this video, there is a survey, because I have 3 different pictures that I'm thinking about making like the beginning of each video, like the title page. And I'm not sure which one I want to use, so I did a survey, and you can pick which picture and comment about that, and let me know which one you think I should use for all the videos that I'll be putting up. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.